probably heard that drop Mentos into a bottle of Coke can produce a pretty good fountain. But are Mentos special? Do they need to be minty? If we crush the Mentos to increase the surface area, will that make the reaction better? So many questions. Let's go and find some answers. Instead of Mentos, let's start with some love hearts. 3, 2, 1, go. Wow, that was quite impressive. Well, that worked. But maybe if we crush them, it'll work better. Then they'll have more surface area to react. 3, 2, 1. Oh no. That didn't work. The problem is that all the bubbles stop the crumbs from sinking, so the only reaction with the foam at the top. Oh wait! Oh, now they're all coming out. Now, what happens if I shake it? Yep. You're opening the bottle this time. No. Oh no. Taking cover. So as we found earlier, the polos and the crushed love hearts weren't sinking properly, so they weren't giving a very good reaction. So we've made this sort of polo bomb. And the aim of this is for it to sink quicker and give a better reaction. And hopefully not cover the buildings in Coke. So we have a bunch of different items to test in here. So we have sugar-free polos, we have regular polos. These are Skittles, these are the classic Mentos, and these are fruit Mentos, and these are extra strong mints, and these are sugar cubes tied in a cell, pretty much. So test number 1 is the sugar-free polos. Well, that was a bit disappointing. This is the regular polos. Can't tell which one was better, that one or the... Reviewing the video evidence, it looks like sugar has no effect on the reaction. Skittles are the same shape as Mentos, but I don't think they'll work well, as they've got a much smoother surface. Yep, nowhere for the bubbles to form. Before we go any further, we really should try the good old Mentos. So these are regular mint Mentos, and I've already taken the top off so these might explode. Fine. That was pretty good, but it was still a bit of a disappointment. Maybe we just need more mintiness. Time to bring out the extra strong mint. So, that doesn't work. So I've cut the extra hard mints in two, so they'll now fit inside the Coke bottle. That didn't really work that well. That's a bit disappointing. So these are sugar cubes and I tied them down, so hopefully it works. Oh no. that one didn't really work. By this point, we've run out of Coke and it's still for a rethink. None of our experiments before have worked really well, so we must be doing something wrong. I think the reason for our failure earlier was because the bottles were too cold. So what I'm trying to do is heat them up, so maybe we'll get a better reaction. So now I've warmed this bottle up to about 30 degrees-ish, so got some love hearts which worked well this morning. So hopefully it's not explode on me. Well, that went well. So that was so powerful that spewed the love hearts at the top out, and they're all over. They're even behind the back of the measuring thing. So this one's even warmer, and we're using Mentos on this one, so hopefully it goes above the board and hopefully doesn't hit the camera as well. That was impressive. Wow. How much Coke is left? It got the camera. So as we found earlier, when the Coke was at higher temperatures, the reaction rate was higher. So we built this to measure the reaction rate. And so when the Coke reacts, it will produce bubbles that go up here. Then the air in this and in here will push the water in here, in this Coke bottle, which has an open bottom for the water to come out. We'll then be able to measure the decrease in the water level with these markers. So this Coke bottle is at 15 degrees, so this is the first test. This one is at a lot higher temperature, 25.5, so it should go a lot faster. If we plot reaction rate against temperature, we get a graph like this. It turns out there was a cheerful looking Swedish dude called Arrhenius who, way back in 1889, figured out how reaction rate depends on temperature. You don't need to know what those magic numbers are, but if we plot this curve, it sort of fits the data, except for the top 2 points. For those, the Coke was too warm, and a lot of fizz escaped when I opened the bottle. Wasn't that bad. So, what have we learned? Sugar and mintiness make no difference, and smooth surfaces like Skittles really don't work. You need all the tiny imperfections in the surface for bubbles to form on. Love hearts will be perfect, except they don't sink fast enough, and get blown out by the explosion, which leaves Mentos a clear winner. Oh, and warm Coke. That makes more difference than anything else.
Down on my feet.